Always tracking, always alerting. Here's your Storm Track 15 weather.
5:14, cold start to your morning, but if you're a fan of those warmer temperatures, you are in luck because they're on the way.
You know, Adam, even Saturday, I was supposed to do a softball game at UL, and they called it off because of cold weather and wind. So we did a doubleheader yesterday. Things are on its slow way up.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see a big warm up here in the days ahead. This is really the last go round of some very cold weather, but it does come with some benefits, mainly that we see lots of sunshine. And in fact, today we're looking at bright blue skies across the area. But as we get into tonight, the big story will be some chilly weather, but also some patchy fog that shows up later on in the forecast. And then tomorrow, we're talking about a big warm up. But through the next 3 hours, definitely grab you a cup of coffee because we are looking at those cold temperatures, frosty conditions out there. You're going to want to leave that extra 5 minutes to defrost those windshields. Temperatures sit in the 30s, and there's not going to be much wind out there as we have a high pressure overhead, but sunshine towards 8 o'clock in the morning time. Right now, we're seeing below freezing temperatures in Abbeville, Opelousas, and Ville Platte. Now, this is a light freeze. This is not going to burst your pipes or anything like that. The rest of the area sitting in the mid-30s, and that means frosty conditions with those clear skies. There are a few high-level clouds. You see them here, very hard to see showing up on our map, but they may try and sneak in later on in the afternoon hours. We'll see if they even manage to hold together. Outside of that, it is perfectly clear across the southeast, and that is because of high pressure, which is centered right overhead. In fact, it's just to our north, the center of it, but we're getting the full taste of this with light northerly winds here towards New Orleans. We have those calm winds, and then back into Texas, southerly winds wrapping around that high. So what that means is for today, there's not going to be many issues for you. Again, we warm up from those 30s by 8 o'clock to the 50s by 10. Midday will be approaching 60 degrees, and notice plentiful sunshine out there. This afternoon, again, bright blue skies, a temperature in the lower 60s. We'll have southerly winds by that point in time, around 5 to 10 as that high shifts off to the east. Now overnight, our temperatures drop off into the upper 30s and lower 40s. Overall, not expecting any frost, but certainly some fog looks to develop late with a light southerly wind. And then going forward, that southerly wind flow really kicks into high gear, and we see a dramatic jump in temperatures here towards the middle part of the week, mid to upper 70s. Now that also comes with some cloud cover, but at least through Wednesday, not looking at any rain. Those morning lows come up to around 60 on Thursday with an isolated rain chance, and that is because a very weak cold front settles into the area. It really doesn't do a whole lot to our temperatures outside of dropping those morning lows for the weekend, but actually provides us with some more nice weather, and there you see back to the mid-70s. So it really is going to feel more like spring here as we go through the rest of this week with stronger southerly winds, some clouds moving on through. You know, the other day, even with the chilly weather, I heard some crickets, and I was like, oh boy.
Probably felt some mosquitoes too, because
mosquitoes, the mosquito hawks are crazy.
Yeah,
those
mosquito hawks are all
everywhere.
And Eli chases them. He thinks they're like, it's like a game. You know, the rest of the world, it was snowing elsewhere, so it could always be worse. Like
it could. We got 70s and sunshine. So
we're here for it. Adam, thank you so much. We'll see you in a bit.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Adam.